Good evening and welcome to the New Hands Net. This is Allison, KM4TWH, Kilo Mike 4 Tango Whiskey Hotel. I'm going to be the control operator this evening, and before we start, I want to thank the board of the Metropolitan Repeater Association for letting us use the repeater tonight for the net. I'm going to give it a break. I'll be right back. I'll write it down. And then I'll call on others to check in. After everyone checks in, we'll go back around and let everybody let us know what's been going on with us, what they want to share, what's been going on this week, and that sort of thing. And then after everyone's checked in, we'll go back around the loop, and if we have time, let everybody follow up with any last things they want to add to the conversation. Hang on a second, we'll give a break, and I'll be right back for the start. This is Allison, KM4TWH. Who out there would like to check in first? Over.
This is Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Yankee Foxtrot Dave.
Hey Dave, KR4EYF. Thanks for checking in. Who else is out there? Who's up next? Thank you.
This is Nora N4POZ.
Nora N4POZ, thanks for checking in. There was somebody else that was trying to check in. Give them a chance to say their name and call sign.
This is Kilo 4 Oscar Whiskey Uniform, Chevy.
Hi, Chevy, KK4OWU. Thanks for checking in. Anybody else out there want to say hello?
This is W4BRU, Whiskey 4 Bravo Romeo Uniform.
All right, thank you, Bruce, W4BRU. All right, this is Allison, KM4TWH. Who else is out there that would like to check in for the New Hands Net? Over.
This is WB4EMY, Emily.
All right, Emily, thanks for checking in, WB4EMY. All right, who's next? Anybody else want to check in? Over.
This is Kilo 4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray K4EXX, Don in downtown Chester.
All right, can you repeat your call sign? I've heard it, but I didn't quite get it all written down, and I'd like to be able to repeat it when I go back through the loop. Over.
Kilo 4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray K4EXX.
Okay, what was your name? Okay, I still don't have your call sign exactly right. I got Kilo 4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray Kilo, and I still have a little confused on the end of that. Could you repeat it one more time?
Kilo 4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray, Don in downtown Chester. And mark me in and out.
Don, Kilo 4 Echo X-Ray X-Ray. Thank you. Sorry, I was getting a little confused there. But, yeah, we got you in and out. I won't call for you on the next round, but thank you for checking in. We sure appreciate it. Who else is out there that wants to check in? Over.
This is Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta. Name is Randy, and I'm going to be in and out as well.
All right, Randy, Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta. Thanks for checking in tonight, and we've got you in and out. I won't call for you on the next round, but we sure appreciate you checking in. Who else is out there that wants to check in this evening? Over.
This is NA4AX November Alpha 4 Alpha X-Ray. Name here is Larry, and here in Sanson, Virginia.
Hey, Larry, call sign MA4AX. Is that correct? Over.
Yes, NA4AX, not MA4AX.
Gotcha. November 4 Alpha X-Ray. Thank you so much for the clarification. Okay, who else is out there that wants to check in? Over.
This is Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha. Name is Mark.
All right, Mark. Kilo Romeo 4 Charlie Bravo Alpha. Thank you for checking in. We'll call you when we go back around the go back through the list. Thanks for checking in. Who else we got out there that wants to say hello this evening? Over. Okay, I'm going to assume the brief silence that we had means we don't have any new people, but we'll, if somebody else wants to jump in while we're talking, we can certainly, I'll give a chance for people to jump in on the next round. We're going to go back up to the top. Dave, KR4EYF, what you got this week? What's been going on? Over.
This is KR4EYF. Well, the last few weeks, the last few days, I've been getting to know the two radios that I bought at the Dayton convention. My HT, which is the Anytone 890, and my base station, which is the Anytone 578, and both of them, and especially the handheld, has one very unique feature, and I'm going to grab a nickel. And that unique feature is two settings. They're called roaming channel and roaming zone. A Reader's Digest version of what they are. As you drive, as you're mobile and you drive between repeaters, this feature will allow you to stay on the same talk group, and as long as all the repeaters that you're crossing support that talk group, it'll automatically switch to the new repeater. So I am very interested in that and trying my darndest to learn how to use it. So back to net control, KR4EYF.
Well, thank you, Dave. That sounds really interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a great feature, especially if you're like traveling around. If anybody else wants to chime in on that when it's your turn coming up, jump in and ask Dave about his new technology that he's purchased. Okay, Nora, N4POZ, what's going on with you this week? Over.
Hi, Alison. Thank you for being the net control today. You're doing a great job. Always showing us the way. What else? I am really excited about this coming weekend at the field day. This year is my antenna year, so my goal is to get to know all the different antennas, the permanent, the portable, so that will be a really nice way to start my quest. Otherwise, I've been gardening a lot. This is a really good time for gardening, and I'm very happy to do that, and my hip is doing well. I'm walking, and back to you, net control.
All right, well, that all sounds good. I'm glad your hip is feeling better, and yeah, gardening is in full season right now, so, well, I just pulled like 6 cucumbers today. So, all right, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back. But, yeah, so, that's cool that you're like researching antennas. That's like really important because you can't talk to people if you don't have a good antenna. Anyhow, all right, next up, Chevy KK4OWU. You out there? Anything you want to share with us? Over.
Yes, KK4OWU. Chevy up here in Glen Allen. You're doing a great job, Allison. A few things I want to share. May have said it before, but I'm going to repeat it again. This Saturday and Sunday, a summer field day at the Laurel Recreation Area. We're going to have, the event is free and all clubs are invited to join. You do not need a license to participate. Let me grab a nickel. Saturday we have the VE testing from noon to 2. In addition, we're planning on having the antenna build from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and a fox hunt with a prize from 5 to 7. The fox hunt will have a prize and anybody can participate with their Yagi, but to win the prize you have to use the Yagi that you built. So that ought to be interesting. Let me grab a nickel. We will have food and water available Saturday during the day. We'll grill burgers and hot dogs at 6 p.m. Please feel free to bring a dish or a snack or whatever. Hams can never get enough to eat. Want to learn about how to get an antenna up in the air? Come join us for setup. It'll be about 9:30. Extra hands are always welcome. Contact us at activities@rats.net. Laurel Recreation on Hungry Spring Road, Laurel Recreation area. That's in Rico County. Anybody has any questions? Give us a call. We'll have 3 HF radios on the air operating under our call sign, so even if you don't have a license, we can get you on the air. That's about all I got for right now. Thank you, Allison. Back to net control.
Hey, Chevy, thank you, KK4OWU. Can you repeat that email that people can reach out to you as activities@res.net? Is that res.net? Over.
Yeah, Yes, it's activities with an S at rats.net.
Perfect. Thank you for the clarification. All right, Bruce, you're up next. W4BRU. What's going on with you this week? Over.
One of the big things is to try and get the classes ready for the fall. We need to put them up on the website so people can see it. We're going to have tech in general. We're not going to do extra until next spring. It's just not enough demand for it. But in seminars, we've got antenna modeling. Build an antenna, or you got one, you want to figure out how to get it working the way you want. Feature CW or Morse code, where to make the connection. We actually use the Long Island Club for that. Hotspot for DMR, D-Star, and Fusion. So with the hotspots, you can flip from one to the other if you want. This is how to set it up. And if you want to buy the equipment, you can build your own at the same time. You got radio sport and contesting, which is also a good way of learning about doing DXing and logging. And we got using the RIRC's remote station, the soldering workshop, VMware for ham radio, how to use that particular software in the ham radio world. So a bunch of interesting seminars. That's what I got to say. Back to net controls, W4BRU.
Oh, thanks, Bruce. W4BRU. That all sounds wonderful. I hope a lot of people are interested in the classes and workshops. That sounds really good. Emily, WV4EMY. You out there? What's going on with you? Over.
Well, I'm planning to make brownies, and they're making chocolate chip cookies that go on top. It's a new recipe, so I hope that works out. Trying to come up with something for the Laurel Recreation. I can't stave all having it in the evening, but I figure people, if they've got ham and cheese, and I think he said fruit, and no one said anything about dessert, so I thought I'd make brownies and they can nibble on those off and on all day. Take a nickel here. The other thing I'm excited about is my HT. I hadn't used it for a good while because I've been just using the one in my house. I cut it on and I got hold of Bruce and Dave on Monday, and they were loud and clear, and I'm just delighted my HT. It's an ICOM T10, and it really holds a charge for a long time. So back to net control to KN4TWH. Allison.
Awesome, Emily, WV4EMY. That all sounds great. Brownies and HT with good reception. And yes, this is Allison, KN4TWH. Thanks for chiming in. Next up is Larry, NA48X, I believe. Over. Let us know what's going on. Over.
This is NA4AX. Back to net control. This is NA4AX.
All right, Larry. How about Mark? You still out there? KR4CBA. Over.
Hey, Roger that. Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Bravo Alpha. It's Mark, Central Hanover, just outside of Hanover Airport. Good hearing everybody on the net. Appreciate you running it there, Allison. Doing a fine job. This week, Monday was my mother's. I've got a mother, she's elderly, she's 86 years old. Her birthday was Monday, so went and visited her for a couple hours there Monday morning. Onset dementia, but for the most part, she knows who I am, so that's a good thing. But yeah, she's having difficulty remembering her birthday. But anyway, that's something everybody's got to face in their life. It's going to happen. If it doesn't happen to you, it's going to happen to someone you love. But anyway, it was a good day. And today I just kind of chilled out. It was rainy. Watched a couple movies on TV and just chilled. But not sure if I'll get up to Laurel this weekend. I'm thinking about trying to make one of the days. I'm not sure. Probably early in the morning. Probably won't hang around, but it'll be good to see everybody. But nothing else to add at this point. But I'll send it back to you, Allison. KR4CBA, back to net control.
All right, Mark, KR4CBA. Well, best wishes to your mother. Challenging, and hope she fares well, and best wishes to you and taking care of her. So I'm going to do one more round. But before I do, does anybody else want to jump in and say hello that hasn't said hello yet? Just let us know your name and your call sign, and I'll give you a few seconds, and if I don't hear anything, then I'll go back to the top of the list. Over. All right, back to Dave, KR4EYF. Last round, anything you want to add at the end of the evening? Over.
This is KR4EYS, and as everybody's talked about it this evening, I also am looking forward to the Rats Field Day. Finally get a chance to see people that I only hear about or hear when talking to on the radio or Zoom. So meeting people face to face is always a great thing. So I'm going to turn this back to net control and wish everybody 73 and hope to see you out at Laurel Park Recreational Center.
All right, thank you, Dave. KR4EYF. Yeah, Rat's Field Day is a good time. I hope everybody comes out. And anybody that wants to know about it, email activities at rats.net. Okay, Nora, N4POZ. The last round, anything you want to add to the combo? Over.
Nora, N4POZ. This is, as always, a fun net. Thank you all for showing up and sharing. Chevy, I have a couple of questions for you about Field Day. We were wondering, we get together by Zoom, and we were wondering how the fox hunt is, if it's going to be walking or driving. That's question number one. The second question, let me get a nickel, as you say. I'm back. So the second question is, I received today from Bruce an information that at 2 p.m. on Saturday there was going to be a workshop on soldering, and that's the same time that we have the workshop on antenna. Is that the same one, or are there two different workshops? Just clarification on that would be great. Thank you so much. Back to you, Allison. This is Nora, N4POZ.
All right, thanks, Nora. Chevy, Nora had some questions for you, and you're actually next up, so I'm going to let you answer that. Chevy KK4OWU, over.
Yes, KK4OWU. Fox Hunt is going to be walking. Driving is not going to be very practical, so it'll be walking around with your Yagi signal and panning back and forth. The other question about antennas and soldering. Antenna making includes the soldering. It's all in the same project. You have to solder connections to the Yagi antenna, or the tape measure antenna. Let me grab a nickel. And as far as food, what we're bringing is we'll have a fruit platter, veggie platter, meat and cheese platter with rolls and etc. Smoked about 12 pounds of Boston butt, chopped pork barbecue. That'll be available. That'll be available during the day, and we'll have burgers and hot dogs. Around 6 p.m. That evening, they're going to fire up the grill probably about 5:30 or so, and 5 to 7 is the actual fox hunt. Any other questions? KK4OWU.
All right, Chevy, KK4OWU. This is Allison, KM4TWH, Net Control. Appreciate all that great information. Anybody that wants to ask more questions, please let us know when you get called on. Next up is Bruce, W4BRU. Over.
I remember as kids, the great joke used to be, where do you get paper large enough to go around the butt to smoke it? But that was something that we as kids used to play with. Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be fun. Even though it's supposed to rain, you're under a cover, so I think that part will work well. And if my wife is in good enough shape, I'll be out there as well to help with the soldering. So, and I've put another call out on the RARC Groups IO to see if we get some more people in there. So hopefully that'll happen, and I'll see you all there. So, but with that, it's back to Net Control, W4BRU. Oh, and this is the last round, so 73 to everybody.
All right, thank you, Bruce, W4BRU. All right, Emily, last round, WB4EMY. You got anything for us on this last round? Over.
Well, I'm like Dave. I'm really looking forward to putting some faces with these voices I've been hearing. I'm looking for KK4OWU, Chevy, and Glen Allen. So I'm going to find them first off. Get a nickel here. Looking forward to it. I think it will be fun. I wish I could stay for the whole time, but maybe I'll come back on Sunday and see what's happening at that time too. But I got to cut short on Saturday because of a baby shower. So it's someone in the family, so got to do it. But Allison, thank you for the net, and I will say 73. This is WB4EMY.
All right, thank you, Emily, WB4EMY. Yeah, get some barbecue from Chevy there. That'll be good. All right, Larry, NA4AX, you still out there? Anything you want to add for the end of the evening? Over.
This is NA4AX. Yeah, no, don't need to add anything.
All right, yeah, that's good info. Thanks for sharing that. Anything else you want to add? Over.
No, that's it. Anyway, I'll say 88 to the other lady there. I think her name was Emily. 88 to both of y'all and 73 to the guy. This is NA4AX.
Hi, y'all. You're a sweet guy, Larry. All right. still out there, anything you want to chime in for the end of the evening? You're the last person on the list for the night. Over.
Roger that. So I'm closing out the show, huh? Anyhow, no, it's good hearing everybody on the net tonight. Everybody sounds great. I'll get into the repeater just fine. I am curious about the 88s. I've never heard that expression, so maybe Larry can fill me on that. I know all about 73, but 88s, and that's kind of new to me. So I'm not a newbie, but I'm not well experienced, but kind of curious what that means. And I'll sign off and send it back to you if he wants to chime in and tell me what 88s means. I'd like to know. But everybody sounds great. Enjoy your week. Stay safe. The weather's going to be kind of wonky this week, but maybe I'll get out either Saturday or Sunday morning, like I said, and put some faces to with the voices. But it's always good hearing everybody. And Allison, you're doing a great job. That being said, KR4 is CBA. I'm going to send it back to net control.
All right, Larry, NA4AX, would you like to, if you're still out there, would you like to respond to Mark's question about 88? Over.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm chewing something. This is NA4AX. Jesus, this is NA4AX.
All right, that's all good and stuff, but you didn't answer the 88 question. So you want to respond to Mark's question, KR4CBA's question about you saying 88 to some of us and 73 to everybody?
No.
Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses.
That's what I was hoping to hear. So a little clarification there. Thank you for that. All right. That said, I think we're going to close the net down. Thank you, everybody who's participated. I'm going to close everything down. And we want to thank again the Metropolitan Repeater Association. This is Allison, KM4TWH, signing off the New Hamsnet for the evening. 73, over, and have a great night, everybody. Over now. Bye.
This is NA4AX listening.
But why?